Hi, I haven't made a video for ages. If you found this video by chance and you're new, my name is Sarah Whelan. I've previously made YouTube videos, but I took them off and I haven't made any in a long time, a couple of years I think. I felt like making a video the other day. I previously used YouTube as a way to find people who were like-minded or I don't know, like people that shared the same hobbies and interests in me, which is like being a bit outdoorsy and camping, a bit of bushcraft and that sort of thing. And I still love all of those things. Where I live, I've been here about 4 years now. I've gradually, I don't know if you can see, all of my garden is pots and pots, because I'll show you around the corner another time. It's just a little backyard, it's a little concrete box, but I need some green. And I just came outside to put something in the bin, and there was a squirrel with a monkey nut in its mouth like that, and it just froze when it saw me, and I froze because I didn't want to scare it, and we just stared at each other for a minute. And like little things like that, sometimes I'm like, oh, I wish I could tell someone that. And like all my pinks, dianthus, they're my favourite, like, oh, it's the best smell in the whole world. And I have more of them. In fact, come with me, hang on. I don't know how to turn you round. It's still facing me. Let's just show you this way. Hang on, that's my bin shed. It's really pretty. I got some more. The ones in the pot I showed you first, I've had them for about 3 years. But these fellas are new. I just bought them on a whim. And these are like from the same family, but I don't actually know what they're properly called. But they smell gorgeous too. And here are the baby brothers. And the backyard smells lovely at the moment, like flowers and coffee, because I had some ants in one of my pots and I was trying to get rid of it. But this is kind of my point. I've got nobody to waffle to about gardens and shit. And I've got nobody to ask. Like, when I saw the thing about coffee online, and I was like, I wonder if that works. I don't know anyone who would know the answer to that. I don't have many friends. I'm not like a social person, really. Like, I've got nothing against people, some of them. But I'm kind of, I don't know, a bit weird. And so I enjoyed the internet because I know my hobbies aren't everyone's favourite, but I had like lots of things bubbling around in my head, and I used to just share them with the internet, and there'd be someone who'd go, I know a bit about that, or have you thought of doing this? This is a better idea. And I realised I'm kind of missing that, and so I just vlogged a little bit. I meant to post the video the same day, but then I forgot that editing takes a while. And then the next day I went to work and did a 24-hour shift. So then it was completely out of my head. Today I just picked my car up from its MOT, and then I remembered I was vlogging the day a couple of days ago when I was getting it ready to go in. So I thought I need to put some kind of introduction to explain that I miss you, internet. Can we be friends again? I know I want your input on stuff. I've got this burning desire, which I'll make a separate video all on its own about it, because I've been watching like van life conversion videos, and I love the idea of just, I don't know, being able to just drive up to Scotland and wake up and have just outside at the foot of my bed. Oh, that's another thing that going like this made me think of it. I feel a bit bingo wingsy at the moment. I think I've got a bit fat, and that's not me asking you to go, oh no, you're not. I know what I look like. But after I had my children, when I was like YouTubing then, I was a bit overweight because of having the babies and stuff. I feel like that was allowed. So I made a pledge on the internet. I was like, I'm going to run myself thin again. I'm holding myself accountable by telling all of you, if you see me not getting thinner, you can shout at me. I give you permission. Like, G me on. I'm happy, and I've put a bit of weight on because I'm happy. But now that's making me sad. So I'd like to go back to my normal weight, please. Like, my face feels like it's a bit. So I've got lots of reasons. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm just using and abusing it. I want your advice on random stuff, including gardening. I'm thinking of making some kind of weird conversion of my tiny car because I haven't got the money to be buying a van at the moment. I quite like a logic puzzle, and I'm like, well, my Renault Clio wasn't meant to be a camper, but if it's just for me, and I've never done a wild camp, I've never done a solo wild camp, always wanted to, but I know in my bones that I would be too freaked out and nervous, like, what's that sound? Am I going to get killed and bundled in a white transit van and found dead on the news? Like, I just wouldn't be able to enjoy it. But I feel like if I was in the safety bubble of my car, I could go out into the middle of nowhere, because if I freaked out, I could just drive off, and I have that little shell of car around me. So yeah, I want to do some more stuff to my garden, more pots, different. I got rid of a table I've had for 3 years, and I just feel like, I don't know, winds change. I want to get a bit healthier. Yeah, I just want to have a bit of input on things and a bit of feedback. Okay, I think that's enough rambling. I'm going to put you some clips of what I did the other day, which, as a caveat, it was on Tuesday, the hottest day of the year in the UK, the hottest day on record that we've had. So I'm ginger and I look a bit, because of the hotness, not the fatness. Hot as in warm. I'm rambling again. It's so weird vlogging again. I feel really like awkward, but I'm sure I'll get used to it again. Also, all I can see is this bite on my head. I promise it's not a spot. And this redness here is also not spots. This is eczema, so I'm just feeling really, really good about myself today. But I don't care. Like, I do and I don't. You know, like, I'm aware that there'll be some people going, what the hell is that? But I can't live my life like that. So I'm choosing to be okay. Anyway, in the interests of improving my life and, I don't know, like, feeling positive, moving forwards and getting shit done. My car's going in for its MOT on Friday. Today's Tuesday. And I'm going to take it to this, like, you know, like a hand car valet place beforehand. I always keep it, like, clean on the outside, but inside, like, it's not bad. There's, like, no rubbish or anything in it, but it's, like, full of dead grass, and I shed a lot of hair, and it's a bit dusty in places. Like, it could do with a bit of love. And I feel like if I take my car in and it's, like, clean on the outside, I'm also going to make sure all the tyre pressure is okay in all of the tyres today. I'm going to fill up my car with windscreen wash, which is what I've come to Home and Bargain for, because while it's been sunny and dusty, I've been like going through it like mad. And like, I've got a new air freshener and it's like immaculate on the inside. Then maybe, like, if they notice something, you know, the kind of thing where they're like, ooh, just want to let you know your tyres are starting to look a bit funny. It'd probably be all right until next time, but like, keep an eye on it. Like, I feel like if my car was a complete shit tip, they'd be like, best change this now. She probably won't come back. So I want them to err on the side of it being cheaper for me. So that's the plan for today. I'm going to get my car topped up with everything, valet it. I've also got lots of washing in the washing machine, and I only have a very small back garden, you'll see later. So I'm going to take some of that to my mum's house so I can dry it on her line in this glorious weather, because as a ginger, what else am I going to do with the weather except for wash all of my washing? So let's get going. Oh my god, how did I not know that this was a thing? Or £1.49. Okay, so I'm back from Home and Bargain. I got the massive screen wash. I'm going to fill the car up with that in a minute. I checked the air pressure and I paid 50p to find out it was fine. But that's good news, so I'm happy about that. It's 50p well spent. Okay, and then, because when you go to Home and Bargain, you end up with an extra bag with the things that you didn't know that you needed. And I'm going to show you, because we're friends, aren't we? I found this. Slug and snail barrier tape that apparently if I put it around my pots, it will stop them. I didn't know that copper, it's made out of copper, kept snails away, but I'm going for it. Let's try that out. I got some toothpaste, because toothpaste. And this for garden string. I already have garden string, but I wanted the this thing. Although, I'm thinking, can I put another one? Will this come apart? Yeah, I'll be able to replace this when it runs out. But that's just so handy, because I can put it on a little hook in my shed thing instead of scrabbling around in boxes. So that was a genius idea. Didn't know I needed that, but I do. Some spring onion oyster stir fry mix, because and although it is warm and I mostly want to eat salads, the stir fry still feels okay. It's hot, but I don't know, it's okay hot. One of those, you put it in the freezer and it makes a slushy, but it's strawberry daiquiri, so it's only mildly alcoholic. I mean, what percent is it? 4%. It's 4%. It's like having pudding and a drink in one. Some paracetamol and some deep-filled frangipane. I'm probably not saying that properly. Frangipane? I don't know. Has anyone eaten them? They sounded nice. Delicious filled pastry cakes with apricot filling and almond flavoured cake. So I think it'll taste like an almond cherry baker. I'm going to try them in a minute. it's going really well, the healthy eating, isn't it? And I got a bottle of vitamin water because at the moment, or for the past month, I've only been drinking water, like no smoothies, no cordials, no anything. And I didn't take a bottle of water out with me and I'm really thirsty. So they didn't have any plain water, they only had flavoured water. And I was like, well, if I'm going to have a flavoured water, it says vitamins, it's probably fine. And I've never tried vitamin water before, so here it goes. I just realised I did just show you a daiquiri. Obviously, I can't, there's no way to have plain water and alcohol. Like, I mean, unless you had like a vodka and flat water. It just tastes like Robinson's. I feel that was really weird, like I made prolonged eye contact while drinking, but oh, very thirsty. Okay, so let's put all this crap away, and then next on the agenda is filling the car up with screen wash, and I always forget where the who's it thing is to get the car open. Every time. Not you. Not you. You. Back in the house. It is 20 to 12, almost midday, and it is boiling. Like, I'm ginger. I'm in the UK. It's not usually this hot. Like, oh, I'm wilting a bit, is what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna take things slow. It's very warm. I'm a ginger. I might die. If you can hear that noise, and I don't know if you can, that's not the sound of thunder. It's bin day. Somebody's taking their wheelie bin in. Okay, vitamin water done. I am going to eat a frangipane. I still don't know how you say it. Hang on. Let's Google this. How to pronounce... It's French. I don't know why I felt like Italian.
Bonjour, this is Julian the Frenchman who makes French pronunciation videos here on YouTube, and we are looking at how to pronounce the name of the sweet almond-flavored custard used in a variety of ways, including cakes and pastries. This is a French cooking term.
Well, now I want to say frangipane.
For reference, in France we say it as frangipane.
Frangipane.
Frangipane. But it'd be fine in
Frangipane.
English to say it as frangipane.
Frangipane. Frangipane. Frangipane. Frangipane. Like marzipan. Frangipane. Okay. Well, anyway, now I know how to say it. Frangipane. Maybe I should stop trying to say it. It's nice. It's kind of what I was expecting. The almonds they're in a subtle way, like in Cherry Bakewells, but it's definitely, yeah, apricotty. And very light and fluffy. And perfect for a day like today. Right, I'm gonna go sit down.